Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dive into the world of corporate filings, so you don't have to. Today we're cracking open Isabella Bank Corporation's proxy statement, and trust me, there's more than meets the eye. It's like that community bake sale where you find out the secret ingredient is, well, let's just say it's not always sugar and spice. We'll be looking at who's up for election, who's getting paid what, and whether they're keeping their auditors happy. Isabella Bank Corporation just released their proxy statement, which is like their annual report card. It tells shareholders who's running for the board, what big decisions they're voting on, and how the company is performing. It's important because it allows shareholders to make informed decisions about the direction of the company. Mark your calendars, the annual meeting is on May 6, 2025. Shareholders will be voting on who gets to sit on the board of directors and whether to approve their choice of accounting firm. Think of it as the corporate version of American Idol, but with less singing and more financial jargon. 4 directors are up for election: Neil McDonnell, Sarah Opperman, Chad Payton, and Brian Sackett. If elected, they'll serve for 3 years until 2028. It's like a game of musical chairs, but instead of chairs, it's board seats. Shareholders are also being asked to ratify the appointment of Plantade and Moran as the independent accounting firm for the year. This is basically a vote of confidence in the people who check the bank's math. Shareholders who own stock on March 14, 2025 get to vote. Each share equals 1 vote. You can vote by mail, internet, phone, or in person at the annual meeting. It's like a choose your own adventure, but the adventure is deciding the fate of Isabella Bank. For the election of directors, it's a simple majority rules. Whoever gets the most votes wins, even if it's not a majority of all outstanding shares. On other matters, a majority of votes cast is needed for approval. It is like a democratic election. The board has decreased from 11 to 9 members in August of 2024, but has subsequently increased to 11 members with the board's appointment of Brian R. Sackett and David Behan. They need people with different skills and experiences to make good decisions, and it's important that the board can work together effectively. The board looks for people with business leadership, diverse perspectives, high ethical standards, and the ability to commit significant time. They want people who are going to show up and do the job, not just collect a paycheck. The Compensation Committee makes recommendations to the board about compensation for directors and the CEO, bank president, and CFO, and make sure that everyone is being paid fairly. The Audit Committee is in charge of the financials and makes sure that the accounting is on point. Raymond Robson LLC served as their independent accounting firm for last year, but this year the Audit Committee appointed Plantine and Moran PLLC to the position. Let's talk about who's getting paid what. This is the part everyone cares about. In 2024, Jerome Schwind, the president and CEO, made $586,561. Dale Evans, the previous CEO, made $223,531.91. Instead of $1,000 all end writers $71.1971 president of Isabella Bank. And William M. Schaefer made $231,979.1971 Joviran. Shuv Weni Vont 100 and A at VA 1,530. These are Sun 6. 840,20,684 to Foss as CFO of Isabella Bank, and William M. Schaefer made 230,20,684 of Isabella Bank, and William M. Schaefer made 2,530. Neil McDonnell made 471,901,684 of Isabella Bank, and William M. Schaefer made 20,30,680. This table shows which of the executives still need to have their shares vested. The bank also has a pension plan, so let's take a look at that. It is called Isabella Bank Corporation Pension Plan, and it is a frozen defined benefit pension plan. Basically, they decided a while back to freeze the benefits and close it off to new people. That means that those already in the plan keep their benefits, but no new employees can join. There is also the director's plan, where directors are required to invest at least 25% of their board fees in the company's common stock, so there are some perks for the directors there. It is important to understand what happens if someone is terminated or if there is a change of control in a company. This is interesting. The summary compensation table total for the CEO in 2024 was $870,098, but the amount actually paid to the CEO was $901,433. The average compensation actually paid to non-CEO NEOs was $377,134. It seems to be in sync with net income, which was $13.889 million in 2024. The graphs show the relationship between executive pay and the bank's performance. It is important to keep an eye on these numbers because it means that they are aligned with the bank's growth. This section lays out how much the board members are making. In 2024, Sarah Opperman, the chairperson, earned $61,647.06 to $47, and Jeffrey Barnes earned $3,296. The cumulative number of stock units of common stock credited to the accounts of current directors is also revealed. The bank has policies for when executives are related or have a significant ownership in the company. The goal is to prevent unfair deals and conflicts of interest. Richard McGurk is a beneficial owner of 5.17% of the common stock. The audit committee needs to pre-approve things with the independent registered public accounting firm to make sure that is all in compliance. If you have a proposal for the next annual meeting, make sure you send it by November 25, 2025. Directors and officers have to report any changes in their ownership of the company's stock. There was one reportable transaction in June of 2024. Isabella Bank is navigating a changing financial landscape. On one hand, the executive compensation seems aligned with the company's performance, and the focus on board diversity is a good sign for future decision making. On the other hand, the shift in accounting firms always raises an eyebrow, and shareholders will want to be sure that the new arrangement continues to provide accurate and unbiased financial oversight. Overall, Isabella Bank appears to be on a steady course. The key will be to watch how they adapt to market conditions, maintain strong financial controls, and keep shareholders engaged in their corporate governance. Thanks for watching. If you found this deep dive into Isabella Bank's proxy statement useful, please give us a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more corporate decoder videos.